Thank you, everybody. I am going to be brief because I understand. I did something that senators seldom do: show up early. And I'm just across the hallway here, as it was mentioned. And I think Chuck Schumer is either here or about to walk in. I do not want to stand in the way of Leader Schumer. So let me be brief and share something. Number one, I think everything we need to focus on now is, providing support to Israel, unapologetically and for as long as it takes, without condition. I've taken that position since October the 7th, and I refuse to change. Now, let me tell you what we're up against. In the dark hours before dusk on a Saturday morning in a peaceful neighborhood, people come in support of Palestine or say they're supporting Palestine to terrorize a neighborhood. Folks, that was not the neighborhood and the communities in Israel on October the 7th. That was my neighborhood 3 Saturdays ago, where pro-Palestinian protesters dropped thousands of leaflets saying that I support genocide and that I should be ashamed of myself. And organizations like this are terrorist organizations. What I will say to those people, and I will also say I appreciate local law enforcement and public works, because we want to deny them the opportunity for having any last leaflet on the ground before the sun set that day. And tens of thousands of leaflets that stretch for over a mile, including a shopping center a couple of miles away that my wife sadly got to witness when she was going out trying to get the events of what occurred in my neighborhood out of her mind. What I will tell those people, when you come to me, and you recognize that Hamas is a terrorist organization destroying the future for peaceful Palestinians, then I'll have a discussion about opening up my mind. But until then, you're aiding and abetting the continuance of the suppression of the Palestinian people and aiding and abetting the destabilization of a region that deserves to be safe and free. And so I'd like to talk about other things. I will end on this because I do want Chuck Schumer to come before you. But ladies and gentlemen, I travel to the Middle East frequently. I've met with leaders of Muslim countries. And you know what they will all say privately? That a stable Middle East depends on a safe Israel. Countries that are trying to evolve, and we can make all kinds of moral judgments. I've tried to explain to people who will at least stipulate that Hamas is a terrorist organization. They've been recognized as a terrorist organization since 1996, 1997 by most Western countries. They're a terrorist organization. They have destroyed the opportunities in Gaza. And do they honestly believe, with the support from Israel, if they were to succeed, that they would somehow move into some sort of a democratic state? Or would they just be nothing more than allowing the cancer that we know of the Iranian leadership to metastasize across the Middle East and across the globe? That's how that play ends. Israel is on the front lines, and we have to be there with them. Now, I will get off of that, but I got a little passion on the subject. I also want to thank you all for what I think was a common sense bill on respect for marriage. I think it's also something that Senator Schumer was very helpful in us getting done. I particularly love the opportunity when we can show respect to two populations. People who are in civil unions who deserve the respect and the certainty of the federal government, and religious organizations who are constantly being challenged with respect to the exercise of their religious freedom. So thank you all for the help there. I think it was a big lift, and I'm proud to be a part of it. God bless you all. God bless Israel, and God bless the United States.